What is up, YouTube family? This is Matt with Random Video Circus, and things are going a little bit better. Taking one day at a time. I'm making some progress. Today's video, I wanted to talk about a true story that actually happened to me. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of these. I mean, there's been a lot of instances and a lot of things that I've been through that are just crazy that I can't believe I survived. If you go way back into my videos, there was a video I made where I talked about how I got 18 stitches in my hand. Check that out because that's a crazy story. So maybe about 3 weeks after the incident happened with the 18 stitches in my hand, this was the summer of 2005. And my buddies and I, we were still going to Westchester. Well, I was living there at the time, going to school. But I was just on a rampage. I mean, it wasn't a normal night if we weren't drinking. And blackouts were a pretty normal occurrence for me. When I drink so much so that I black out. So this was your average night in Westchester. It was summer, and I had my hand all bandaged up still. So we're at a club, and we just been drinking all night, and it was my buddy and I, and the last thing I remember is dancing with some girl, and then the next thing I remember, I come to somebody holding me down in an alley and punching me in the face. That's when I finally came to. Last thing I remember is dancing with some girl. And then the next thing I remember, I was getting punched in the face while someone was holding me down. And as I realized this was going on, I said, "Whoa, whoa, dude, whoa, whoa." And I guess they kind of realized that I was semi-conscious. So they took off and darted. I don't know what I could have done for that to happen. I was probably running my mouth. I don't know if I was peeing on their property or what. I mean, so yeah. Now, I was halfway in between my friend's house and my apartment, so I had a decision to make, and they were both pretty far distances, and this is like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I decided to go back to my apartment. In doing so, I was tripping, I was falling, I was beating myself up. So I didn't have my key, but I knew my roommate was home. So 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding on the door. Finally, my roommate opens the door and lets me in, and I just crash. I just completely crash. So the next day when I woke up, my body was so sore. I had twisted my ankle. I had bumps and bruises all over. I decided to take a bath to relax my body. And when I was taking a bath, I noticed that my nose was pretty bloody. So I went like this and was digging around and stuff, trying to clean it off. So when I got out of the tub and cleaned myself off, I realized that my nose was actually detached right here from my face. It was actually split. Like, this part here was off, like detached. And I almost passed out because of that. I looked in the mirror, I saw that, and I was like, whoa. It was pretty extreme. So I called my buddy. I said, "Look, dude, I got to go to the hospital." So we go to the hospital. First we go to the doctor's office, and they're like, "No, you got to go to the ER." I'm like, all right. So we go to the ER. They stitch me up. In order to do that, they had to stick needles in it. So they're sticking needles right here in my face where the cut is. So they had a plastic surgeon come in and stitch me up. So that was that. First I had 18 stitches in my hand, and then I got my nose detached from my face, all in the span of 3 weeks, all because of alcohol. And you would think I would learn, but my addictive personality just kept me going for years. But anyway, back to the story. It took a while for it to heal up. I think it was about 2 weeks for the stitches to heal, and then to get them taken out. So when they took the stitches out, it kind of healed wrong, and there was all this excess skin here. So there was like bumps, and like you could see where the stitches were. So I actually had to go to a plastic surgeon and have them laser it and smooth it out. I mean, I don't know if you can see it now, but I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it was from right here to here. There's a scar. And that was the story of how I got beat up in an alley once. So, yeah, this is all true. I didn't make anything up. I didn't exaggerate anything. Everything happened exactly that way. And again, like I said, you would think I would learn after that, but I was 23 at the time. It was 10 years ago. So, just goes to show you what drinking and all that other stuff does to you. So, I wanted to excuse me. I wanted to share that story with you. And yeah, there's definitely going to be more stories like that, because I've been through some crazy experiences and I feel like I should share them in hopes that maybe somebody can learn from my mistakes. I hope everyone's doing well, getting ready for Christmas. I still have a few things to get myself. But again, you guys are really awesome. You guys with the comments and the kind words, and you guys are very supportive. That's my Christmas gift. So thank you guys. That's awesome. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you have a great week. And until next time.